A lot of people play it safe and fly under the radar. Could you share your thoughts on why it's dangerous to play it safe?
Sure. So, playing it safe can actually sometimes be the most dangerous thing. It sounds paradoxical. It sounds a bit ironic, but it's becoming a reality, especially in today's hyper-competitive and hyper-commoditized space, because low profile equals to low income. So, to give you some examples, if we look at the workforce or the global workforce in general, from India itself, across the years from 2001 to 2005, about 12 million individuals entered the workforce every year. So 12 million new candidates enter the workforce, which is 1 million per month. So you can see the nature of how competitive it is. So it's really dangerous because if you're just another face in the crowd, if you're just another worker in your office, if you're just doing what the others are doing, there's little differentiation, which means that you are actually, I'm actually making myself easily replaceable, because as soon as my boss can find someone or something else who can do it faster, better, or cheaper, I'm at a very, very dangerous position. All right. So the way to deal with this, especially how professionals and executives can navigate this, is through developing thought leadership and expertise personal branding. So this means that establishing yourself as the sought after person or as the go-to authority in your space to build up your credibility, because once you do that, you realize that opportunities will start to run to you rather than you having to chase after opportunities. So this is the same way, like if you're applying for a job, if you're undifferentiated, it's a very hard game to play if you're just operating at the bottom of the barrel. But if you learn how to differentiate yourself, if you know your value proposition, if you know how you can stand out in your own unique way, then you can actually use the odds to work in your favor.
Yeah. And you do it so well through, social media. You really stand out as a thought leader in your space.
Thank you, and I think you guys are doing well as well, because I see Gatehouse producing a lot of valuable video content. So that is definitely one way to reach out to the masses and start to position yourself as the expert in your area, to get other experts in the room as well, and to start creating buzz and different conversations.
How else can someone, I suppose, push themselves out there more? Like there's obviously video content, but what else could they be doing?
So definitely writing articles, getting into conversations. So especially on LinkedIn itself, one easy thing which professionals can do is to have a professionally made profile and to start reaching out to connections in your space and beyond. So don't just use it as a passive person, be very active and proactive. So for example, if you are in the engineering industry, reach out to engineers in other streams. So not just aerospace engineers, not just mechanical engineers, but also chemical, civil engineers, and reach out to them in different industries. So maybe oil and gas, maybe transportation, telecommunications, and don't just think of reaching out to people in your country. Think about reaching out to people abroad as well, because if you can reach out to others who are in your exact same role but operating in a different country altogether, you start to see different insights and perspectives and things from a different angle.
Yeah.